Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Side Production. I'm calling this one the Fist of Legend Point of Origin. See, somewhere along the line, I figured out the biggest, foremost cornerstone principle of all martial arts. That was gives and takes power from each style, the pros and cons. And at its simplest, it's the turning phase. When I started at Walmart back in 2013, well, the way they teach you to lift there is to turn and face into it, not the twist, but to turn, face into it when you're lifting, leading with the feet. I noticed right off the bat, because I'm so adept at paying attention to my body from all my years doing manual labor and lifting weights, it activates so much more of the body, if not the whole thing. All those crazy movements you think. Wing Chun is a very good example. How they practice on the Wing Chun dummy, turning into each movement to maximize the power, no matter how awkward the movement might seem. That's after that, it's just applied science. There's geometry, angles, leverage, physics, fluid dynamics. You gotta remember the human body is like, I forget what the technical answer is, like 80–90% water, something like that. And like I said, physics, speed times mass equals power. It builds from there, but a very good way to demonstrate it and explain it is well, the hand. Someday I intend to write a book about this in the form of Arnold Schwarzenegger's Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding, listing different movements and explaining how they work and so on. But for now, I wanted to show you the hand. But somewhere along the line, I figured out the thumb is the gear shift of the hand. Depending on where it's positioned and how, that gives or takes power from various parts of the hand. For instance, inward like this, kind of like wrapping over your fist, that activates these two fingers and empowers. If you're in your car driving, try it with your steering wheel sometime. Bring your thumb in close and turn in like that. That really makes a difference when you're driving, I'll tell you. And for the other two fingers, it's the opposite. You don't want it inward, you want it outward. The further out, the more empowered these two fingers are. And if you go about halfway, you kind of get a 50-50 split. And by practicing, start inward, outward, in between. I practice it all day long as a loader now. You really see what I mean, that the thumb is the gear shift of the hand. It gives and takes the power, activates it. For instance, when I'm getting in and out of the bathtub or lifting myself off something anymore, I don't use a flat hand anymore because you're out overstretching, overexerting. I'll use a fist, and the way I'll make that fist is I won't wrap the thumb around like that. That's weak. I'll put it about up right there. And as I move, I'll distribute the weight on these two fingers, the forefinger and the middle finger, and then onto the back, the pinky and the ring finger. That's the origin of it, turning face into it. Wing Chun is a great starting point. After that, like I said, it's applied science. It's just like with strongman, there really is no such thing as a stupid athlete. If you don't know what you're doing or figuring out how to do it even better, if you do manage to move that, whatever you're trying to move, do whatever you're trying to do, like say in gymnastics for instance, probably going to get injured. I'm still kind of surprised how short this video is going to, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes already, but anyway, there you have it, Point of Origin, Fist of Legend. And as I'm watching Kung Fu movies, I'm always applying that more, learning more, and about my daily life. Jackie Chan said Kung Fu is in everything we do. Yeah, it really is.